Alright, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? We're gonna get this show on the road here. I got several dimes to shoot off on this live. Not gonna do that quite yet. Well, I appreciate that you're doing fabulous, buddy. I hope you're having a great day. So this is my first stream with OBS. I wanted to just, it's kind of like a test run, make sure my voice is good, the game audio is good. Took me a long time to get my settings right. See what we got here. I don't want you. I want anybody in the front. Thank you. I got us a big 4. All right. See what's gonna happen to this guy. Well, I can go for a Texas heart shot. He's not important. Come on. I don't know where he went. Well, I lost him. Nope. I think I definitely got him with the Texas heart shot. Right through his asshole and into his heart. See what we think we got here. I'm gonna guess 240. Well, I was way off, wasn't I? And I didn't even get him in the heart. Went a little sideways there. That's all right. That's all right. On to our next place. See what we got going on here. All right. Just that one shooter, that's it. Homie took a dirt nap. I think I shot him earlier or yesterday and his health was low. I didn't pay attention right now. Let's hear the clack of that lid for that coffee. You know I stay on that coffee. He's a dank. Yeah, I shot him before. But my second shot got him in the heart. So that's all good. Let's go to our next place. See what we got down here. Can't see the guy behind you. All right, well, since you're not going to show me, how about we just do this? Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, oh, come on. Ooh, I can't thread that needle. That's tough. Okay. There we go. Come on out. Don't do it. Another hard shot. All right, not bad. On to the next place, which is a run, to say the least. How's that new truck treating you told me about, Tim? There's one of those dimes we're going to shoot. That's awesome. Have any regrets trading your WRX in for it? Figure it's been a couple weeks now. You've had time to let it sink in and hey, nothing wrong with that, buddy. You're getting older. We're all getting older. Things change. There's another big 5 that's not going to get shot right now. So how's everything sounding on your end from me? Because I tried to have my wife help me with a test stream, but she don't know what she's listening for. I just want to make sure the game audio is good, my chat audio is okay, because I'm using a gaming headset right now, and that's kind of terrible for OBS. I spent a couple hours adding filters and making sure it sounded okay. Yep, that's right. They're always able to be replaced. Get slumped, son. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, it took me a long time to get all these settings right. If I went into my OBS right now and turned off all my filters for my headset, it would sound terrible. You'd barely hear me. I just wanted to make sure that my voice was balanced with the game audio, that neither one was overpowering the other one. You made 244, not bad. And this is where we're gonna see the big old rare that's gonna get shot later. I spawned him recently and I've been waiting to shoot him on stream. There he is. There's my guy. My beautiful guy. Looking at his rack, I'm thinking he's going to score on the high end of that estimate. He's got a big rack. You doing, buddy? another hard shot. I'm good with it. Call me the rifleman. Come on, girl, where are you going? I'm not gonna bother you. You don't have antlers on your head. You have nothing to worry about. Go on down here. No, we're not. Stop it. Let's go hide in the tent until they go away. I'm not gonna blow my zone out. I see you. Yeah. That's right. We'll see you later. Don't do it. Oh, did we get a big boy back here? Oh, I don't think he's going to score a dime, but he's got a high estimate for a 4. These guys all took off over here, so this is my guy. Oh, right while the wolf's walking right by. No big deal. See what we get. Slumped him. See if this 4 is a dime or not. Let me look at his rack. You're not gonna do it. Yeah, run. Oh, he's got a big rack, but his shovels are small. I don't know if he's gonna make dime. I'm gonna guess not. I'm gonna say 270. Oh, and he made dime. Let's go. That's what's up. That's another level 4 to make dime to add to the list. Let's taxi him right now. Yes, sir. Another 4 to add to the list. Let's see if this guy showed back up, because I have so little zones. I'm getting some spawn inconsistency because I have a bunch of dimes in zones that I'm not shooting. Oh, nope, he showed back up. I get him on that angle. I don't like that. There's no way that was a bad shot. Really? And he's mixed in with too many other animals to take another shot. Guess we'll have to wait and see, huh? Oh. Guess we can go down here and look at this 5 that's guaranteed to not be a diamond. Hello, beautiful. Hello, all you beautifuls. There he is. Guaranteed that he's not diamond. How's it going? See if this guy showed back up. This is another guy that disappears. And he's here. I'll shoot him. He'll disappear. I can't find him anywhere. 10, 15 cycles, he comes back. Okay. I see what you did there. Now before I get him, I'm gonna check to see that other zone. Hopefully that moose didn't die. It didn't look like a bad shot. It looked like a well-placed shot, but... And he hasn't died. Where'd this guy go? There he is. Too special about him. All right, we're gonna go back up here. We'll reset the time, and we'll do it all again. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Go back to 14. Let's go 14, 15. Run back down through here again. See what we get over here. Man, I would love to spawn a great one on this stream. I got a whole bunch of dimes to shoot off. Quit it. That's another heart shot. we got over here? Can't really tell. All right, buddy. Compared to the last stream I did about a week ago, this is light years better. How's it going? Special about that guy. I think I can get him on that angle. Be a single lung, but I got him. Girl, what are you talking about? I don't know where you are. Right. Next spot. Got a dime in every one of my zones down through here. Welcome in. look like anything's there. Yep, go on, buddy. I'll get to you soon enough. Oh, since there's nothing there, on to the next zone. I have a dime with a big rack up here. He's got a 300 rack for sure. Not you. You. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's a big dime. That's my big, beautiful baby. Gonna kill that last. The other zone down there didn't spawn in either. Alright. After this next time reset, probably gonna have the main menu. If you don't shoot enough zones, the herds will end up not showing up. You need something, bro? Oh, what did I respawn? Oh, another dime. Let's go. I don't understand. Well, that's one less moose I'm going to shoot right now. What are we going to take from over here? Oh, that's the last one I spawned last time. So, no, wrong gun. Single lung, but going down. And still, with a great one on my map and like 8 or 9 dimes, I cannot spawn a level 2 for the life of me. I've got so many low weight level 2s already on my map that the game's like, yeah, you have way too many small animals. We're gonna give you a bunch of max weight 4s and some 5s. Where did he go? There we go. Oh, you're fine. When I first saw that albino, I saw its wreck before I even glassed it. And I was hoping it was a super rare, but it's not. 204, nothing impressive there. This zone right here's got a dime. I think I'm set up on 15 zones. Nine of them have a dime that are gonna get clapped here in a little while. See what we got. It's a bad angle, but since he's nothing special. He didn't even fall down. He just straight spread him. Hey, thanks a lot, Tim. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Poor bastard. Only got him with a left lung. Next. Alright. See if this guy down here disappeared yet. Yeah, the whole herd didn't show up. Now we're going to change the time and main menu. Let's go to 14 flat. Map load back up and we'll go back in. Last time I had a bunch of big animals stacked on the map. I shot them all off, and a great one spawned in. I believe that was the third great one I spawned. Probably not going to get that lucky this time. I hope everybody's having a great day. Another dime potential level 4. I can't see his shovels. Yeah, he's definitely not gonna make time for sure. There we go. That was another hard shot, I believe. Welcome in. Yeah, 240. Now the question is, when we are factoring our dime ratio, like 1 in 20, 1 in 50, whatever it may be, and we kill a level 4, for example, on Moose, we kill a level 4, we add that into our dime ratio. But on the other side of that coin, when a level 4 does not make dime, most people don't consider it a troll. Well, if you factor it in on one side, shouldn't you factor it in on the other side? Oh. Another level 4 dime potential. Yo, so it doesn't look like he has any shovels, so I'd imagine he's not gonna make dime. I've had very few moose, I think 2, make dime without shovels. me see what I think here. I'm going with 260. 247. I haven't been down here in a while. For anybody that doesn't know, that's the great one I'm giving away August 14th at 5 p.m. I have a great one giveaway long form video on my channel. You comment your favorite map on that video, you'll be entered to take this home. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Get him a little bit more out in the open. There he is. I'll be getting to you soon. Yeah, I know, dog. I'm scaring them. Your turn, boss. guess I can run straight down this way. No matter if I spook the Albino or not. He's getting shot last. You're in a tough spot, buddy. Slumped him. Here. Yes, sir. Now, what I'd really like to spawn the most is a super rare. But I think I'm fated to not get one. At least anytime soon. Guys are already running off. Alright. We got over here. Only one of the herds over here showed up. Where am I going? Pause, bro. goes. Go for. Let's go here. I appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out. Where are you going, bro? I think that's that respawn from that 4 I killed last time. I don't know where the other homie went, but we'll go look. See if you're the solo or if you're in a herd. You're the solo. So the other guy that is gone was part of the herd. This guy. So he doesn't have a drink zone indicator. Oh yes he does. He's also a solo, so I guess the one I'm looking for hasn't shown up. I'm gonna get a schedule set up. I'm working on that when I stream, when I put videos out. It's gonna be you. I'm also working on a Discord. 223, not bad. Alright, let's go do it all over again. And give me just one moment. Sorry about that. I was having some technical difficulties. Do this again. And I'll just go right to the main menu this time. The 1 minute trick never works for me. I'm not sure why. I think out of the 30 to 50 times I've tried it, it's worked once or twice. Main menu and seems to always work. And I think I'm gonna quit using the zeroing perk. I haven't used it in a while, and I shoot everything from 150 meters anyways, which is where your gun is zeroed at by default through the game. I don't even have my scope zoomed in. That's another thing I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to switch to the Odin scope. I have no peripheral vision with the Argus. Newly made gold. I'm going to be taking all these dimes and this albino probably the last half hour of the stream or so. You ain't got nothing to worry about, girl. I ain't gonna bother you. It's like a level 3 spawns in this zone almost every time. Oh, there you are, boss. Yeah, you're in front of her. Heart shot, not bad. I think it was this bear the other day. I spawned into my tent and it was trying to attack me. So I got my 22 Virant out and I just wanted to give it a little dink in the head. And my 22 Virant, I shot it and I killed it with one bullet and it died almost instantly. I'm working on that to put that up as a short. That was wild. I'm like, how did a 22 Virant kill a class 7 animal? I used to have a tent down here closer to this zone I'm going to, but because I started shooting this zone right here, because it had a 470 to 545 2 in it, and that's always a shooter if I decide to do it. Use that zone if I don't have enough zones. But so I took this tent out of down here. I probably should have left it there, but I'll put it back sometime. There's the dime. I was like, where did he go? Brother. Come here, buddy. I want to always be in your heart. Gun. Just ran right up over the woman, huh? No. Oh, would you shut up? Couple more rotations, and then we'll get to the meat and the potatoes of the stream. I did a little bit of hunting on Peru this morning. Really didn't come up with anything much. I got a diamond vicuña. And also on top of that, because my trophy lodge is getting extremely full, I'm gonna separate great ones and rares and have my own lodge for dimes. And I'm gonna name that lodge Fine Diming. Because I'm super cool or whatever. Yeah, you got some pretty big shovels. I'm pretty confident you're a dime. And what do we have over here? Slumped them. See if homeboy came back over here. See what we got. Oh, there he is. Big crooked rack and all. Might have been low. Nope, got him with a heart shot. 240. See what we got. I'm surprised this guy hasn't disappeared over here yet. Usually by 4 or 5 times I kill him, he disappears. And I guess I spoke too soon. He is not out there. That's a 190 solo. Yup. Let's go fast travel and do it again. See. Able to do that by 1537, huh? So I guess I can do 1425. No, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna main menu just yet. Unless a bunch of herds haven't showed up. See where we're going here. Already on the first zone. Come on, cat. Distracting me here. All right. Oh, hello, buddy. We have another dime. Well, dime potential. I don't see any shovels, so I don't think he's gonna make dime. I'd have to say out of all the dimes I have stacked on the map, I'm gonna guess 50% of them are gonna troll. Not gonna shoot him yet, but want to get him to spin around. I want to check those shovels, see if he has any. No, not the gun. And he has no shovels, so he's probably gonna troll. All right. this rotation and one more, and then we're gonna have our fine diming. Slumped them. I get a pretty high rate of heart shots. Regular old brown. Grab that. On to the next one. Work our way down. What do we have here? You. Now you're still a shooter. Probably the first level 2 I've spawned in over 100 kills, and it's still not a little weight. Oh, yeah. Oh, confused myself here. He's a dink. I'll tell you what, extreme herd management, it's not for the faint of heart. To get all your solos and all your exterior zones down to a very small weight, low level. In this case, with Moose, level 2 with a 395 to 470 weight. It's way harder than even heavy herd management, like significantly harder. It took me to get pretty well HM'd, around 800 to 1,000 kills. I got my first great one in 405 kills, but I think I just got lucky on that. And then my next great one came 640 later, and then everything's been pretty low since then. But I'm still far off of being extremely herd managed. I mean, I have a great one, and I have 9 or 10 dimes on the map, and I cannot spawn a low weight level 2 for the life of me. In probably 300 plus kills, I've only spawned, I think, a single 395 to 470 level 2. And with extreme herd management, you'd want every male moose except the ones you're shooting to be a level 2 395 to 470. And also, I guess moose is one of those species that herd management takes significantly longer than most other species, because, like, for example, on Medved, I have 124 drink zones. You can have up to 135 or 140, and I probably have in the ballpark of 400 moose on my map. 350 to 400, and with that many animals, herd management takes a lot longer than different types of species that have a smaller population, like mule deer or fallow deer. And I guess if I was to try to extreme HM, it would take me thousands more kills. we're gonna do this. I run into this fairly commonly where I get in the tripod and it just shoots my heart rate through the roof and it don't come down. And I guess speaking of HMing, I heard manage exclusively by weight. Now people have confused this before. I'm not saying or claiming that I came up with herd management by weight, because AMAC did, and he's a legend. But the way I herd manage is different than anyone else I've ever seen. Because I herd manage by weight alone. Yeah, I hope they fix some stuff too, man. I really do, because and I can understand part of it from both sides. They've already quit updating the Angler. There's no more devs on the Angler at all anymore since earlier this year or last year. I can't remember. They're shutting down the Hunter Classic because it has dwindling numbers, and it doesn't make sense for them to keep the game up whenever they're losing money on it. It's kind of sad. And then on the other side of that coin, they're not fixing bugs. They're releasing new content more and more. I honestly think, I'm making a video on this as well, I honestly think they're working on a new game. If I'm being completely honest, because there's been some EW posts where there's just like little things that they say where it leads you to believe they're working on a new game. Hey, what's going on, Whitetail? How you doing? Yeah, I know you're gonna run. All right. But, so yeah, back to what I was saying. I HM exclusively by weight. I don't have a very high dime rate. My dime rate is somewhere in the ballpark of 1 in 35. Now, if you extreme HM, you can get a dime rate all the way to I've seen as low as 1 in 8. What kind of help do you need? Oh, and by the way, I hope the stream is looking good and sounding good for you guys. It took me a few days to get all my stuff for OBS set up, squared away, all my settings correct, and I'm currently using a gaming headset and not a pod mic or a shotgun mic, and I had to do a bunch of work to even make it sound somewhat good in the stream. Yeah, you absolutely could. Because I firmly believe that trophy score doesn't affect your Great One spawn rate. It only affects your dime rate. Because I have a very high Great One spawn rate for my moose grind, but I have a rather low dime rate. And I talked to some other people about it before, and there was mention of I'm lucky. You get lucky once. You might get lucky twice. You don't get lucky 6, 7, 8, 10 times. That's not luck at that point. Nobody is lucky every single time. Yep. Yeah, so for mule deer, you could apply exactly the same thing I'm doing for moose. Now, I'm not like an expert on mule deer, but like for moose, any level 2 moose that's a 470 to 545, regardless of its trophy score, will always be a shooter until it's a level 2 with a 395 to 470 weight. Once it gets to that, I don't shoot it anymore. I'll never shoot it again. And you'll get to a point where you'll quit spawning those in. You'll get so HM'd that they won't spawn in anymore because you have so many of them, and the animal's population is balanced through weight. So whenever the game respawns an animal, the game looks at the population's weight and it spawns a weight first and then adds everything else after the fact. And your trophy score correlates to your weight. For example, level 4 and level 5 moose can have the same exact trophy score. I've shot a 300 level 5 moose. I've also shot a 300 level 4 moose. And that is because of the 545 to 620 weight, not the difficulty level. Because the trophy rating correlates to the weight. There are parameters for each weight that that an animal can be. On the 470 to 545, I have some level 3s on my map that score clear up to 255, which is about the max. Yeah, man, go ahead. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions you want, Whitetail buddy. That guy didn't come back. Yep, and he is still on the fritz. This guy will disappear 15, 20 cycles, then he'll come back. I've looked for him before, but I can't find him anywhere. I don't know where he goes, but it's only at this zone specifically. This lake right here. This only happens here. Let's see here. One more rotation, and then we'll get to shooting off all the dimes. Go over here and look at this. All right, can you like maybe elaborate a little bit? I am hunting moose. Moose great one grind. And I got a bunch of dimes stacked that I'm shooting off, and a nice big albino that I'm going to shoot last. Not a super rare, but and by the way, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I actually stacked all these 5s on here because I wanted to have more of a special stream, because this stream's really, it's my first stream with OBS. My last stream I did from the PlayStation itself, and it sucked. Yeah, I can, give me 1 second here. I'll put link my Discord in the chat, and you Do you have Discord? If you have Discord, you could add me on there. I'll link that in the chat real quick. We're going to do that. So let's see. Here we go. If you look that up, you should see the same logo I use for my YouTube channel. All right, on to the next one here. Yeah, if I can help you, buddy, I'll help you with anything I can. That's pretty much my goal with my YouTube channel is it's going to be a lot more geared towards helping people out, maybe people that are struggling, new to the game, just to understand the game a little bit better and put real, honest, factual information out there. Like you'll see some videos online, like about Grade 1 grinds, for example. We'll use that. You've got terms like easy and phrases like that's all there is to it. Well, there is nothing easy about a Grade 1 grind. So, Wesley, that's kind of up to you. It depends on how heavily herd managed you want to be. If you want some just regular moderate herd management, leave any twos, those are fine. But if you're trying to do extreme herd management, you'd want to kill the high weight level 2s. Everything except the zones you shoot, all males, you'd want them to be the 395 to 470 level 2 for extreme herd management. Oh shit, 1500. Yep, I have not done a bear grind myself, and pretty much everywhere I hear like horror stories, like the 4-lake method and everything, people are taking a ton of kills. Yeah, you're welcome, Wesley. A ton of kills to get a Grade 1 bear. Let's see here. I don't have this. Oh, hey, pig. There we go. making me... Do you have your, Do you have your Discord name? Maybe you can send it to me. It's been a long time since I've had somebody add me on Discord. And I changed my name recently. Yeah, if you want to toss that in, I'll add you. Where'd he go? Okay, he's over here. Next. I'm pretty sure that's it, Whitetail. No, I just, so whenever I was doing my herd management, I just shot my solos all down to level 3s. I don't have a whole ton of solos on here. I have, I don't know, somewhere in the ballpark of 20 to 25 solos. So I just shot them all down to a 3 and left them go. And I think I have 1 or 2 level 2 solos, but I shot them all down 3s. But all my herd animals I shot down until they were a 395 to 470 weight. And I have about 20, 25 zones that have potential shooters in them. Alright, buddy, I accepted your friend request, and after I'm done with the stream, we can talk. We're doing this again, huh? This is what happens whenever you don't shoot enough zones, like specifically on moose grinds. When you don't shoot enough zones, your herds don't show up. They're not here. And also, I guess, another thing, since we're talking about HM doesn't guarantee that you're going to get a great one every 200 kills or 300 kills. Great one, or HM just significantly increases the chances that a great one will spawn because you forcefully put all kinds of very low weight animals on your map. And since, like on my map, I predominantly spawn max weight animals. Typically it's a 545 to 620. More than half my animals I spawn, I'd say. But currently I have a great one sitting on my map, so I don't know if that could affect my spawn rate because I have one sitting on my map. I don't know the answer to that question. Some people say if you have a great one sitting on your map, you'll get nothing but little spawns, and that's absolutely not the case. Not for moose. And we got that a neck zone is missing. Guess I'm just gonna main menu real quick. Alright, why'd I spawn in here? Okay. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Where am I going? Yep, gonna spook them anyways. That's cool. Well, that's another big 4. Whatever, you'll be on the next rotation where I shoot all the dimes anyways, so. Yes, sir. You called? What's scaring you guys off? Oh. Threaded the needle there. I've been streaming now for 2 hours and 18 minutes. I wanted to make this a longer stream than normal and kind of have a little bit more excitement in it because it's also to celebrate hitting 200 subscribers on YouTube, and the numbers are steadily climbing. But I am going to get on a schedule on streaming certain days at certain times, uploading videos certain days at certain times. And I'm working on a Discord to go along with the YouTube. Special there. And see if he came back. Probably not. See if my guy came back yet or not. It looks like he's still missing. All right. And this guy will for sure still be missing. Well, not too bad, Brian. I just got to the point now where I'm going to be going through and killing all the diamonds and a big albino I got stacked on the map. Oh, it's that time. I just wanted to see if this guy came back yet, which he didn't, because he never does. I shoot this guy here in this zone 3 to 4 times, roughly. I don't think it's ever been more than 4. Then he disappears. I can't find him anywhere. I've looked, and then 15, 20 cycles later, I'll come over, and he's back. It's been like this since the beginning. That's a 190 solo. There's supposed to be 5 moose over here. Appreciate you stopping in, Brian, too. All right, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back, and we're going to go kill a whole bunch of diamonds and a big albino. All right, I am back. Let's change this time. Let's go a little bit earlier because I have a lot of zones to shoot. I'm hoping to shoot them all in the same cycle. Main menu. All right. Everything's good. Awesome, Brian. I think I prefer YouTube over Twitch. It's a little bit harder to like earn money on YouTube, but in the long run on YouTube, you end up earning more money than from Twitch itself when you get into the YPP program. First dime potential that's gonna troll. Let's see here. Here we go. There he is. I didn't know where he even went. He's gone. Welcome back, Whitetail. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Brian. Congratulations to your friend. Getting a great one's not easy. Now, every once in a while, someone can get lucky. And, of course, he trolled. I knew he would. Troll number one. I'm guessing half of them are going to troll. That's my guess. We'll start down here on this one. That's us. Come around 500 kills. That's awesome. I'm assuming he did some herd management and there's our next big guy. Yeah, I think with my first moose great one, honestly, I think I got lucky on that, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I'm staying on moose till I have every fur and every rack, and currently I still need the Ashen fur and the typical rack, and I could only hope that I could be lucky enough to get a 50-50 split rack, which is, for great ones, it's like the second rarest great one you can get in the entire game. The only thing above that is the piebald whitetail great one, which has stupid odds, and no one's probably ever going to get that because it has somewhere between 1 in 5 million and 1 in 20 million odds of spawning. This guy's probably going to troll too because he has no shovels. What are you doing, bro? Yep, piebald great one whitetail. That's the rarest animal in the game, period. Some people think it's a myth. There's only been to date 6 confirmed legit harvests. And he does have a pretty wide set rack, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna troll. Yep. 2 5s down, 2 trolls. That's cute. Work our way over here. Oh my god, if I got a piebald great one whitetail, I don't know what I'd do. Get out of these weeds. Yeah, there are some very extremely rare animals in Call of the Wild. Like you've got the piebald great one whitetail, which is the absolute rarest animal in the game. And then next is a super rare albino bobwhite quail, which has about 1 in 3.4 million odds. That's what I'm trying to do, Brian. I'm investing a lot of money and time into stuff so that way everything I can do is professional, or as professional as possible. But yeah, your average rare, we'll say average super rare, starts at about a 1 in 100,000 base chance and goes up from there. All the way to a 1 in 3.4 million for an albino bobwhite quail. There's actually a guy in the community, or not in the community, he's known in the community. Because somehow he got a piebald great one whitetail, and he's one of them tools that sell animals for money, which I despise. But I'm assuming he's on computer, and it was modded. That'd be my guess. I think my next investment is going to be a studio mic, a pod mic, or a shotgun mic, because from where I'm sitting, Everybody so far that I've asked said that my audio sounds good on the stream, but I'm using a gaming headset, and you just can't mimic the effects of a pod mic or a shotgun mic. They sound way cleaner. And I had to add a lot of filters to this to get it to sound even good, remotely good. I am using the Richardson 500. So I used to use the 375 Volgarda on Moose, and then I switched to the Richardson 500. And there's really not much of a power difference there. Like the 375 will double lung a Moose out to 240. The 300 or 500 Richardson will do about 260, double lung a broadside Moose. But even when I do like heavy quartering shots, that's where the 500 Richardson it benefits the most, because it has higher penetration. Hey, what's going on, puppy boys? How's it going? We're lost. There we go. The next dime. And this guy's rack looks big enough for him to make a dime. He's got weird looking shovels, but pretty confident he'll make a diamond. Oh, I don't like that, but I'm doing it. Got him with the heart shot. I think last time I maxed out at 33, but the last time I was streaming straight from my PlayStation and looked like I was streaming from a potato, so that kind of turns people off. But now that I got OBS running and everything's good, my streams are looking nice and crisp, pretty flawless. Yeah, sometimes I play multiplayer. Every once in a while, I'll go into multiplayer. I haven't in a while, but sometimes I do, because you can find other people's trophies sitting around in multiplayer, because typically multiplayer maps are unhunted. There's a bunch of initial spawns in there, and all maps, whenever you open them, when you generate your population, you are guaranteed to have rares and guaranteed to have diamonds on your map when the population is generated. That's hard-coded into the game. That's troll number 3. All right. All right, buddy. Next. So 3 5s, 3 trolls. Nice, puppy boys, nice. You do an HM on that? I have no idea. I'm 3 for 3 now. I get a lot of trolls. That's not what I want to do. Well, I do have 1 diamond that's guaranteed. This looks like it's gonna be another troll. He's quartering too much. I don't like that. No. Fucking shoot the thing with a pistol. Put him down with a heart shot. There you going. I think 10. And I try not to cuss, puppy boys, but I do have a pretty foul mouth. But I try as hard as I can not to swear. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I don't even use my hold breath. I don't know. I think I mentioned this before. Like, I'm left-handed, so I do all kinds of things weird compared to other people, and I'm gonna guess this is another troll. What do you know? Of course. Why not? Beautiful. Next. Oh, 4 for 4 trolls. Yeah, Brian, it can be expensive depending on what you're doing. You know, there's some old school methods of real life hunting that are kind of cheap. Go out to any gun store, buy yourself an old school 30 caliber gun for a couple $100. And just go out and you can walk and stalk or go out in the woods and sit. Play the waiting game. Oh, that's awesome, puppy boys. Now, this one better not troll. Come on, don't make it 5. You do have a big rack. I don't see you trolling. Oh, my... Yeah. You moved just as I was ready to squeeze that trigger, buddy. You want me to mess you up, don't you? That's what it is. You want all my dimes to be trolls. Another heart shot. The albino's last. And he's got a big rack. I'm gonna say he's gonna score pretty high, near the top of his estimate. At first, when I first saw him, I was like, no way, it's a super rare. But then I saw his score, and I was like, well, just smash my dreams. Oh, for sure. I think we're finally going to get a dime. This dude's got huge shovels. 5 for 5. Cool. Cool. Cool story, bro. Oh, man. It's a troll because it's max level and it had a diamond potential score and it only scored gold. That's what makes it a troll. Now this guy right down here undoubtedly is a diamond. He's probably a 300. He definitely has a 300 rack. 300s all have the same identical rack. There's not a single difference between any 300 rack. They're all identical. This is that moose I'm talking about. That's a 300 rack all day. You see a moose that looks like that with shovels like that, kind of like hands, like demon hands. That is what every 300 rack looks like. So if he's not 300, he's very close. Oh, he's a guaranteed dime. Guaranteed. Another hard shot. $274.99 and up is diamond, yeah. But this guy's rack, that looks like a 300 all day. And 301 is max score for diamond. It used to be higher, but 301's max now for moose. When they reworked the moose and changed their racks, the true score got adjusted, and 301 is the absolute max. But that is a 300 rack all day. I'm calling 300 on that. Let's go. And he's max weight. Let's go. Tax him. Boom. As I'm running down through here to this next zone, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 more dimes. So 1 out of 6 is terrible. You know, I tell people a lot too, like a lot of my dimes troll. Or excuse me, a lot of my 5s troll. Yeah, 0.15 away from the max trophy rating. That's the biggest moose I've ever shot, actually. I'm thinking about it, 300.85. That is the biggest scoring moose I've ever shot. And I have like 10, 12, 300s. That guy could be a diamond. Watch this 4 make diamond after I have a bunch of 5s troll. I don't think he will because his shovels aren't big. But there's always a chance. I see you, Mr. Albino. I'm waiting a minute. Mm-hmm. That was a little high for a heart. Slumped him. Yeah, I was actually, speaking of the fallow grind, Brian, I was actually working on Te Awaroa to actually set up a fallow grind next. He's up here. Let me take a look at this rack. Yep, he's not gonna be a dime. 254. Guess we'll go with this dime next. Yeah, single lung shots, the animals will run pretty far. And red deer are class 6 animals, I believe, so you can't use any of the big heavy hitters. I mean, you can. If you wanted to, you could use the 375 or the 500 for every single red deer you shoot, except any dimes or trophies. Then you switch to the correct gun. There's no way they're not here. Or did I spook them? Of course I did. And I'm not going to shoot him on the run. Well, we'll go on to the next. Come back for him. Next one. Yeah, animals run on pure fight or flight. I mean, many years ago, I shot a deer in the heart and it still ran about 200 yards. Now, if this one didn't make time, if this one doesn't make time, I see what you're doing, buddy. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, that was maybe high. Oh, no, I got him good. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, if this thing scored like a 274 on the very low end, man, that would suck. So I use a 22 Virant to get them to turn sideways, but when I shoot the moose, it's just with my 500. Let me look at these here antlers and give my judgment. Those are pretty big. If this guy trolls, because that last one that trolled was like a 272, looked almost like this. There we go. Let's go. Not bad. 282, tax him. And oh, we still got two more. This one here, he's in fact guaranteed to troll. The 500 is in the multi-weapon pack. You get 4 guns in there. Two of which are my favorite guns. The 25-06 is my favorite, like, mid-level game gun because it does class 3 to 7. And you get the 500 Richardson, but I have the 25-06 on me right now. I love this gun right here. Class 3 to 7. I love it. What's going on, Whitetail? See, as I said, this guy's guaranteed to troll. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I used the wrong gun, of course. Well, all right. That was a weird reload, but... that's unfortunate. Well, still got 1 dime left to try to get. Yeah, I haven't used a lot of the guns much. I mean, I have every DLC for every gun. I have every DLC for the game. There's a lot of guns I haven't used. They're all super similar. So we'll just start this at... oh. No, we'll go to 14. We'll at least check the zones where all them dimes got shot at. See what we get. Because I still got to get the Albino and them 2 other dimes. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll at least check the zones. I'd be ecstatic, to say the least, if a great one spawned. Because the last time I stacked a bunch of big animals on the map and I shot them all off, I got my birch great one. So that would be amazing if that happened. History's not likely to repeat itself. Okay, that guy's just a level 3. He's a goon. That guy's just a level 3. There was no dime. I'm gonna check anyways. That's funny, Brian. Yeah, ASCII's really good for like mule deer, even moose on ASCII. They have the least drink zones of any map. Oh, that's a big 4. I don't care about you. You can't even hit dime, but still wanted to see what I got. That's a big 3. Yeah. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'll turn my auto walk on and I'll look away or look off, do something else real quick, look back up, and I'm walking on a tree. Where the hell am I going? Okay, I'm going the right way. Come on, bro. Did it again. I looked back over at my OBS to see how long my stream's been going, and what do you know? Walked into a tree again. That's just a regular old tree. Nothing special. Alright, we're definitely... I doubt it's too early for them to be here, so we're definitely gonna main menu. What, dog? There they are. Yep, just walk over top of your buddy. Another big 4. Yep, you need PS Plus for multiplayer. I really appreciate that, Brian. Yeah, I looked back up at your comment about Moose having the wonky racks. It didn't used to be like that, but when they did the Moose rework, they're all except the 300 scoring Moose, their racks are procedurally generated, so they can look all kinds of goofy. I got a Moose in my lodge that his one side kind of goes up in the air, and his other side's like straight back. Like, it's super crooked. Hey man, at least he got a diamond. That's thrilling. Your first diamond is thrilling. Another big 4. Okay. Hey lady, where's everyone else at? Am I just missing them? Oh, there they are. They're over there. Just a 3. And I gotta run down here and check that. And then I got 2 dimes to shoot, and then the albino. No, that's all good, Brian. I'll catch you later. I appreciate it. You're coming, buddy. I just wanted to check. Oh, what is that down there? Oh, that's another dime potential. He don't look like he's gonna make dime. He don't really have any shovels, but I have enough time to shoot him anyways. Oh, you're gonna do that. Come on, bro. Do me like that. Come on. Steady. That may have been high. That may have been a bad shot. Yep, that was a bad shot. We all get a bad shot now and again. I just hope I don't have to track him for 7 miles. If he goes out of render and his health hasn't went down, he's not even going to get out of render for a while. Yeah, he's not going to die. If you ever shoot a moose and it goes out of render and its health has not dropped at all, it's not going to die. Hopefully this time I don't spook them. Figure out where they're at. We'll crouch. Nothing really good over here. There you are. Yeah, you look like you're gonna make dime. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. See what we get. What's going on, LT? Just working on finishing up this stream. I went through and shot all my dimes, and it was kind of depressing because as of right now, I think two out of 9 made diamond. 2 out of the 9 5s made dime. This one should be a dime, but I've been getting trolled all day, so And he did make dime. Let's go. And the one diamond I shot was the biggest moose I've ever shot, 300.85. Did I taxi him? I think I did. Go check this zone. The last one I have isn't even he's level 5 and he's guaranteed not to be a dime. So I guess after I check this zone, I'm gonna go shoot that big albino. So I don't know if you saw LT on the giveaway video. I had to change the day to a day earlier because I had a family event that came up that I can't miss it, and it's right when I was gonna live stream picking the winner for the Great One giveaway on PlayStation. So I'm gonna be announcing that August 14th at 5 p.m. Solo. Little dude. Solo. Female. That's new. I think this zone might be done. All right. Now let's go back and reset the time and go shoot an albino. Yeah, absolutely, Whitetail. Yeah, I'm growing rather quickly, I guess. I mean, I don't really know for sure, but I think I'm growing pretty quick. I think I'm at like 250 subs now. All right. Did I change the time already? I did. Let's go get our albino, shall we? Dang, I just checked and it's showing me 261. That's kind of impressive. I already checked that zone. Oh, we're gonna do this, huh? Well, we're gonna main menu. I know. It's like the first time ever this albino hasn't shown up. try this again. What's going on, Wyatt? There he is. My big, beautiful guy. You ready to come home to my lodge? Well, I'm ready for you. Let's go. Crumpled him. Hell yeah. Parkour. There, you made it. Yeah, you got a pretty nice rack on him. What did we get? 237.16 gold. Not bad. Want to stand up straight? What are we doing here? There we go. Whatever. Good enough. Let's taxi him. Boom. All right, let me see here. I think that's probably going to do it for today's stream. It was fun. Kind of disappointing how many trolls I got. Did get to bring home a nice big albino. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. And I'm the Boogeyman, and I'll catch you in the next one.